We've got one of these barrier door locks here to do today. It seems to have lost its spring. This is the hold open feature where this is back so you can't inadvertently lock it. And then there's the little button inside here which is supposed to push, but there's no spring, so we're just going to whip this out and put a new one in. And this is the one that the customer has selected to replace it with. So this is one which doesn't have the connection rod thing at the top, and it's also non-keyed, but we have the key so we can reutilise this existing barrel. And I'll show you how to do that right now. So we'll whip the handles off. That's just a simple matter of undoing this screw at the bottom here and this one at the top here, and we can just pull this out now. We can see the mechanism inside here. This is what we have to change. A couple of screws on the face here, one here, this one holds the barrel, and another one here. I'll undo those and we should be able to get that out. So, right inside there's a little button which you need to push, and when you push that button it releases this, and this is supposed to be spring loaded and pops up. So this needs to be in the up position, not down like that, but in the up position. But because the spring's broken I'll have to muck around with that. Right, so we've taken these screws out the face here. We've made sure that this is in the up position by pushing that little button in. Now we have to unlock it. Click, that retracts this little tongue thing here, which means we can now pull it out. So that's out. Now that means this is locked underneath here, so we've got to retract this back down again, and in order to do that, inside here, it's very hard to see. I really need a torch or something. I wonder if I can brighten that up a bit. There's a little black button which you have to push, and then you have to okay, so now you can see here that this is not on an angle anymore, it's back to square again, and that the little bit inside here has retracted down. So now we can get this out here. So to pull that bit down, we've pulled this thing here down. There's also a little tit there that you've got to be careful when you're trying to lift it up and out. You've got to make sure you get past that little bit. So it just comes out like that. And you do exactly the same in reverse to put the new one back in again. The customer has decided he wants to run with the beige handles. I think that's a wise decision. They look quite nice. So we're just going to put this mechanism in now. So this particular one that he's purchased doesn't have the little loops at the top there to connect to a triple lock system. He just has the single point locking system with this barrier door. So this will actually just go straight in like this. Of course, put the screws in, and then we'll put the barrel in a sec. Yep, so we're just going to stick this barrel in here now, so that just slots straight in like that. Like that, make sure it all lines up. Give it a flick, so now that's lined up there now. Bring this back to straight again, take the key out, grab the screw and fix that in like that. Then of course it's just a matter of popping the two handles on. Okay, so we've got everything back together now. You'll notice that this is the top lever is on an angle going backwards and the front lever is going forwards. Just because this lock has the hold open feature. The hold open feature is to prevent the lock from being inadvertently locked when the door is open until it's closed, and the keeper pushes a little button and it releases. Then the little lock thing comes up underneath. So, and then when you go and try and shut it, if it's not, you know, why won't this darn thing shut properly, and you end up breaking the lock again. So the idea of this is that you have this hold open feature, and we're just going to line this up now. This is the keeper. This goes inside and clicks into position. And we'll just fix this to the wall here now. If I can get that bit of sticky off. There's a bit of sticky on the back. Line that up. Fix it to the wall. This goes in there like that, and then we should have a nice locking mechanism. Okay, mission accomplished. Fix the keeper onto the wall. check the key. That's the one. All done. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.